Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. I'm just showing the work today. Today's video, I was just showing the work I've been doing onto the E-Type. I've had to do a bit of gardening work, which I'm not going to show you because mowing the lawn is not very interesting. And I had to clean up at the back where we did the sandblasting, which is all done now, thankfully, and the trailer's put away. And also some tools that I bought, some air tool, or a air tool that I bought, and showing you the difference, especially in the prices, and which the products is pretty much the same, which is it's unbelievable, over two times the price from the UK. So I hope you enjoy the video, and the content is or it's interesting enough for you. So yeah, take care, have a nice weekend, and catch you in a few days. Take care, stay safe, and keep the faith. Bye for now. Bye. So just to give you an idea how messy this sandblasting is, you can see that it rained really heavily, unfortunately, when we were working on it. So out of the sand, out, good boy, come on, out, out. Go on, out! Oh, it's a stand in it. What is it with animals? I guess it's like concrete. As soon as you make some concrete, they're going to stand in it. Yeah, there's actually a drain under there. So what I've got to do is pick that up. Should be okay underneath. So yeah, it hasn't gone right under. I'll have to clean that up. So this is a problem, the downside. That's why we need to make an area where we can use this stuff and easily clean it up. As soon as you get water in it, it just turns to mud. So this is the hydraulic system for the trailer I was talking about. But when we start doing the building work, this is just a lid we've got. You can see that's how it works, the pump. There's the battery for it. And there's a little hand remote there. And I'll show you how that works, because we're going to have to buy tons and tons of light stone, which is what we'll compact before we put the blocks in. So hope you enjoy the video. So I thought I'd let you have a look at what it looks like now. So now I've cleaned it all away. There's the drain I was talking about, and this is the jig, the bonnet jig that's going to England with the Jaguar, because he's going to be spending about, I don't know, 6-8 months or a year before it's probably, well, 6 months before it's painted. So I just let him have the jig as well. Well, this jig and the engine jig, the reason I'm letting them go is because people need them, and the other thing is I reckon I can make a better version the next time around if I need anything. Because I've learnt a lot from building these things, believe me. Yeah, so it needs the Carker washer on it, the high pressure washer, but we'll do it after we've finished the rest of the sandblasting on the back of the Mini. So there you are, before and after. I've just been, over the last couple of videos, I've been talking about getting one of these new flanging tools. Excuse me, I'm taking me a cup of tea. Can't beat tea. This is a Clark one, and I've had it for about, I don't know, 6 years I guess, and it's done at least 5 restorations, and I would think it's probably punched literally thousands of holes, not hundreds, but thousands. When I think about how much there is on it, on 2 E-Types, 2 XKs, my Mini. So yeah, it's really done its job, and for the little amount of money that it was. And I've just bought this one, which is was ordered in Germany, and when you look at them, they're exactly the same. You can see that they're exactly the same tool. The only difference is that handle's a little shorter than that one, and it's got this turn on it, but everything else is pretty much the same. But this, as it does say, has done a lot of work. So, but to give you an idea, what happens with these is the hole puncher. You've got a hole puncher here, and then a flanging tool here, so you can flange two pieces of metal so that they sit flush in line. Now, if I put this into the hole puncher and show you, you can see what happens is you can see it's stuck, and you have to kind of bend the metal to get it off. You can see it's still punching the holes. And the reason for that is obviously the cutting face of the hole puncher is starting to get worn because it's done so much work. And what happens is this gets very loose too after a period of time. But I've done a test between the two of them, so I'll do the other one. I'll show you the new one. And with all these tools, with these air tools, you must put oil in them regularly, because if you've got compressed air, you're going to have water. It doesn't matter how many water traps you can put water traps in, which will make a difference. But at the end of the day, you're still going to get water, and you want to avoid that. So you can see the difference when I punch this now. So I'll punch this one. You can see obviously it's punching really easy. But the head on this, the flanging part of this, when I use it and flange it, okay. So hopefully you can see there. You can see that it's quite nice. The edge, it's not bad. But when I do it with the old tool, this profile is nowhere near as good as the one from the Clark one. So I don't. They're obviously made by somewhere in, I don't know, wherever they're made, Korea or wherever. But you can see it's not as sharp as the other one. So I'll put the other one on and show you. And this is brand new. So I'll do it alongside it just so you can see it. I'll have to do it the same, in the same direction. So I'll carry on here. What you want to do with this when you're using these flange tools, make sure you put it right up against the flat edge. If this edge is bowed, the one you're working with, then this will be. So now I'll show you this, and you can see there that that's a much neater line. It doesn't look much, but you can see that the overhang's not quite as good. This is much sharper, much crisper. So when you put another piece of metal up against it, this one will work, obviously. I mean, it's no big deal, but when I put that piece of metal up against there, you can see, oh, that's not very good, that piece. Let's try and find a piece that's flatter. You can see it's okay, it's no problem. I mean, it's going to be welded in there anyway, but when you put it up against that one, it's much sharper, the line. You can see there and there. But the reason I wanted to do this video is, I'll take this off, is I can't remember what this tool cost when I bought it, but certainly a lot less than it is now. I mean, that's obviously 6 years of difference. These tools now are, I believe, let me just put my glass on and I'll tell you exactly what they are. This is Cat 62 on Machine Mark, a Clark tool, and these are £56.39, including the VAT. This one, including the VAT, was €136. So that's £120 plus. So you can buy two of these and have £7.50 change for that one, which is exactly the same tool. So it just shows you really need to shop around. I went to a local Factors and I don't know what they've charged for their markup on it, but obviously it's quite a lot. But it looks to me like it's been made by exactly the same company. The body and everything is exactly the same. But it just shows you. So I could have bought two and have £7.50 change for that one. So it just goes to show. And the profile's not as good. So I just wanted to show you these tools, but you need to be careful when you're buying tools. You really need to shop around. So I'm going to take you over and show you the Jag. That's normally when it starts to wear out. Now, I don't know if you can get parts with these or not. So I'm going to show you what I've been working on. These are these inner panels here. You can see I've put this on here. I've punched all these holes in the side here to weld, and it will be welded down the back as well. But there has to be a very small gap here because there's a piece of rubber goes in. So that's in line now and ready to punch. In fact, I went down too far. But this has to be absolutely upright because there's another panel goes onto it for the inner wing, or the wheel arch I should call it. And then I'll put all this onto here and build all this up and lead load it. So that's one side done. I have to work on the other now. This is the other side. This is how they come. You see, this is from Martin Roby. And they always come with these extension sides, much larger. There's no panel in here. There's the panel. There. And you can see that what happens is that sits like that inside, and then this sits there and comes in line with the edge of it. But there has to be a very small gap because I said there's rubber in between them. So these panels are being replaced because they're quite badly, I don't know if it's showing up there, but it's quite badly mottled. So he's putting new panels in, so I'll do that one tomorrow. And then I'll take that step off the Mini and take the step off the Mini as well tomorrow. Get this piece out and get it replaced as well at the same time. It's pretty bad. It's not so bad back there, but it's just worth just replacing the whole thing anyway. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll stick another one up tomorrow, and hopefully you'll see these welded in. So take care.